What is up, everyone? Welcome to Mechs on Deck. Today we've got an exciting one. In fact, two technically. We are building a prototype Forever from Drift Mechanics, 65% keyboard. It's gonna be one of my first times messing around with carbon fiber. I don't think I've actually done a carbon fiber plate build. I've tried it out at different meetups and whatnot, but never done a full build in a carbon fiber plate. So I'm excited to get this going. How's everyone doing today? Is everyone having a good Saturday? Drifting Bunnies, I see you. I still don't know how to say your name. Dernerker. What's up? Alpha Odd, thank you for the props on the starting soon screen. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you want more info about the Forever, if you just put ! Forever in chat, it'll take you to oh, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Drifting Bunnies. The blue is looking good with the carbon fiber. Thanks. Yeah, Ocean Jams, like most of my playlist for stream is like 4 artists. It's like Juby, Ocean Jams, Sarah the Instrument, and then a bunch of other like random ones. Are you using plate foam today? It's Darn Racer. Well, Darn Racer, thank you. Thank you for gifting a tier 1 to Drifting Bunnies. Appreciate it. Information about these headphones below. These are Hi-Fi Man Sundaras. Turbo Dub. What up? We are using plate foam. I think I just said that. But yeah, I mean, enough of my ugly mug. I know you'll want to look at this a little bit larger. So let's take a gander at this guy. So I've actually got 2 Forevers. The one that Drifting Bunnies built on his stream a couple weeks back. At this point, he let me borrow this one to compare with the one that we are building today. So you can see this has got creams in it, and it has the stainless steel mid plate, whereas this has the brass mid plate. And this will have mauves. So yeah, this is the Forever. Mr. Mick, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, my Twitch things are turned off. There we are. I've got some of my ugly fingerprints on it already. Is there an IC for this board? Because it looks so good. There is. You could you go to there and you can find more information on the Drift Mechanics website, as well as if you're looking for the specific IC, I can get that link for you as well. Or Drifting Bunnies can get it for you. That also works. But yeah, today we've got the black one with creams, and I must say I've been messing around with it for the last couple hours, and couple hours last night, and then a couple hours this morning, and feels great. A couple things that I want to point out on the design of this that I thoroughly enjoy. This front edge, if you can see that slight little taper, it's not much, but man, does it feel good. That slight little edge looks great, plus the side looks awesome. Nice little, not too crazy side profile, but a good aesthetic change. I like how this angle and this angle match up with each other. That's nice. The cuts for the weight are insane. Yeah, I'm excited to get it opened up. Nice little recessed USB-C. So you can see this one already has the, we've already got our daughter board already put in here. So you can see nice little recessed in. But yeah, I'm let's open this up. I wanna take a gander at it. Been charging my WoW stick because I totally forgot to after my last stream. I need navy and brass, dude. It looks hot. It looks really good. I really hope brass mid play is offered as an option. Would love to swap between stainless steel and brass depending on the mood. Yeah, I think for the first round, Drifting Bunny said that they're just going to offer the stainless steel option, which I can show here in just give me just 1 second. What's the battery life on the WoW stick? Yeah, this is the first time I've actually had to recharge mine. All right, so you want to take a look at the stainless steel. So this has the stainless steel. Oof. Oof. Look at this side profile in black with the stainless steel. It looks so good. Very, very clean look. So, yeah. Hot damn. What up, Alinsky? How you doing, my dude? It has been a minute. RP Morrison, how you doing? You ever tried hyperglides? If you're talking about the mouse feet, yes. Talking about the switches, no. Stainless steel is hot. Stainless steel is what's going to be offered. So I think they're planning on having this group buy run next weekend on Senor Chewert's birthday, actually, the 9th. All right, let's take this guy. All right, let's turn it over. All right, so this is your top. You've got your little insert. So at some point later, these will be by Chewy forever for his birthday. You know, I would if this was 60% because this is a freaking cool looking board. But after I picked these up from you yesterday, I actually went over to Chewy's to exchange some things, and he enjoyed them. He enjoyed he was the one that pointed out this front like taper and how he liked that. He thought that was a cool little addition. But yeah, this is a gasket mount board. So you can see the gaskets are already in there. I believe if you were to purchase one yourself, you would have to put those in. They wouldn't be put in for you. Chewy, I'm good. Although easy flip, true. But yes, this at some point this will be available in both brass and stainless steel. This one, as you can see, does have the stainless steel, which is what will be available at the group buy. It's 2021. Every board is. I mean, since it's the second, I guess. This is the carbon fiber plate. Which I'm excited to mess around with. I haven't spent a ton of time with carbon fiber. Carbon fiber does have some flex. It's about the same rigidity. Depending on the thickness, it can be the same rigidity as like an aluminum, or it can be more flexible if it's like super thin. But yeah, Doesn't have the ping. Takes out the ping, which is nice. Yeah, and Slash Emperor, nice little cuts. Yeah, around the contact points for the plate. Then we've got our plate foam, which is nice. The Mode 80 that I built a few weeks ago offered plate foam, but this is slightly denser. It's not as wobbly. Like, this actually holds up, whereas the Mode 80 plate foam, when I go to take it out, it like just bleh. It just goes bleh. So it's nice that this has a little bit more of a structure to it, so you're not gonna have any issues with it tightening up around switches or anything, because it's maybe like a little bit off. This having its own little rigidity is nice. So props to that. And then we get to the crazy part, which is this freaking bottom. This like mid piece is sweet. You can see this is the brass version. You can see forever. Get a little bit of little dusties out of here. Little dusties out of there now, kinda. Still some. But either way, forever prototype. It's actually blue. Is it coming across purple? Is my color really that off? No, you're colorblind? Oh, okay. I was like, holy shit, is my color that bad? Happy New Year, Epsilon. How have you been? Did you have a good New Year's? Did you have a good holiday break? But yeah, let's I kind of want to take this out. I want to show off the mid piece as well. Outside. Dex on Max, dude. Yep. Starting out 2021. New name, new channel. New Year's over here was chill. The logo at the bottom. New Year's was chill. The weather held up, and the next day it poured down. Dude, it has been raining quite heavily here. It's bright and shiny today, which is nice because it's Saturday. But it has been raining nonstop the last, like, it rained from like Tuesday until Friday. All right, let's see if we can't take this out without breaking anything. All right, so if you were building this from stock, you would more than likely have to put this guy in. I don't believe, and Drifting Bunnies can probably correct me, I doubt it would come with the daughter board pre-installed and the cable pre-ran. So you do have to be a little bit careful with this when you're putting it in. You can see he's got some tape here to kind of keep that in. But yeah, let's look at this crazy, like, mid-piece weight thing. I love this. I love this design, like how it pokes out with the Drift Mechanics logo. It makes it very subtle on the back. And then you still get the weight of having a much, much larger weight without necessarily having the aesthetics on the back. So this is a super, super nice way to do this, to make it very aesthetically pleasing. and give the weight that people desire without having this giant piece of brass on the bottom. You can just have something small, just right there. So again, you have your cutout for your cable, for your JST connector. So let's put this back in here. What's up, Capsy? How you doing? It is important to make sure that the JST connector stays in the channel, and being gentle with this because you can. There's nothing wrong with giant brass weights on the back, but some people don't want to have a giant brass weight that can get scratched on the back. Chewy. Not everyone has the same preferences as you. But yeah, this thing, it looks really, really good. Obviously, gasket mount is the big deal right now. But I haven't seen a board that has this same, well, there have been some others, but this one has this same intricate like weight design is really nice and unique. Too much power. Yeah, right. Dun, dun, dun. It's funny because initially when I've talked about wanting to design a board, and I wanted to do a design like weight similar to this. It would be much more intrusive with the way that the back is, like the same style of having it recessed into this. But it would be much larger here. So it's nice to see someone figured out how to do it, so that maybe one day I can just kind of like yoink this design and take it for myself. Just kidding. I probably won't do that because the board that I want to design would be way too expensive to make. Bum, bum. All right. Oh, didn't show off. This is the PCB. Didn't show off the PCB. Some small things that are pretty nice on here. All right, so on this, as of late, we've seen a lot of PCBs that have marked what goes where. This doesn't for like the alphas. It just says like K34, 35, like it just got numbers. But what's nice is if you look at the bottom row, see how it says A for 6.25, B for 7. And then on the bottom row, it says K61A, K61B. So you match all of your A's up and match all of your B's up for the different layout that you're looking to do, which is nice because it makes it a lot easier when you're going to do your bottom rows. There's no question. So that is super, super nice. This PCB just looks great. It's a nice kind of like orange-ish, almost rose gold, but like too much orange, I guess. It's like borderline, it's like between rose gold and peach on the top. So, but yeah. Let's put this top back on. And then throw it to the side. Let's get some stabs going. These are Duroc stabs. These are V1s, I believe. Whoa. Is the brass freaking out my camera? It might freak out the camera. Might have to like do that or something. We are doing split backspace today on this, kind of the, with 7U bottom row, kind of the inverse of what is on here, the other popular layout that would be used. What is causing this to freak out? The PCB? No? I'm not sure what's causing my camera to freak out with focus, but we're going to get these stabs lubed up. Apparently Twitch chat is broken. Sorry about you. It's okay. I can talk to myself. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Saturday. Hopefully everyone had some quality time with family, whether it was via Zoom or safely in person over the last few weeks. I don't know why I did that one first. Should have done a housing. Hopefully Twitch chat can come back. That would be nice. Otherwise, just kind of me just sitting here. But yeah. This is the first time I've used these smoky Duroc housings as well. For the I've only used the white and the purple versions. I'm interested to see if there should be any difference. There obviously shouldn't be. I will say aesthetically, I do enjoy the black wire. I think it definitely looks pretty snazzy. If you're wondering what we're doing in chat, or, well, every time I'm like talking, I'm like, oh yeah, chat, hey chat. But there's no chat right now because Twitch is broken. But if you're wondering what I'm doing, I am lubing the housing and the insert of each stab with some Fritox 205 grade 0. It's to help prevent rattle. It's just lubing up the two plastics that sometimes touch. There's not a lot of touching that goes on between these typically, but this does help if there is, that there's not going to be any kind of rattle there. Most of the rattle that people are familiar with is actually caused by the wire, which we will get into lubing after we lube our housings and inserts. You don't have to go super heavy here. I go probably fairly medium with it. Probably a little bit more than what some people do and a little bit less than what others do. My goal when I lube stabs is to try to make a stabilized switch feel as close to to the rest of the switches as possible. Obviously, that is the way I prefer to do it. You can prefer to have them be a little bit, you know, heavier lube, especially if you're using like heavier springs or like a super tactile switch. You might want to use a little bit more lube, especially with these Duroc stabilizers. They tend to have a little bit of a struggle with really high tactile switches, like Zycos or Holy Pandas or Glorious Pandas. You might want to lube the stabs a little bit heavier, especially on the wire for those, because it can, these Duroc ones do have a little bit of wiggle in the housings and the, between the housings and the inserts. Whereas like the C3 stabs will be a little bit tighter, which is why for quite some time people were really enjoying the C3 housing with the Duroc stab insert, because it tightened up the Duroc housings a little bit. Now there are a V2 Duroc housings I have not tried out yet that I'm hoping to try very soon, so I can get an opinion on how those, maybe if they correct the issues that I have had personally with Duroc stabs, which is exactly what I just talked about with like specifically my iron with Zycos. I'm actually contemplating just going ahead and ripping those out, those Durocs out, and putting in some cherry screw-ins because they are a little bit tighter. And they handle Zycos much better than the Duroc stabs do. Also, Chewy, if you're still in chat, I totally forgot to bring you stabs yesterday. And for that, I am sorry. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Please, Twitch chat, come back. Is it like, it's like legit broken for like the whole site, huh? The dog Anubis is like conked out like super hard right now. He's big tired. Well, I guess Drifting Bunnies just messaged me. He had a fantastic idea. Since chat on Twitch is just broken as hell right now, I can't. If y'all are part of our Discord, come join the Discord. You can talk in our keyboard chat or general chat. Ask your questions here in our general. I was about to say I'll send you an invite if you haven't been here, but chat is broken. So I'll be watching the general chat and replying to y'all via that, because, well, Twitch sometimes just fucks up. Twitch to be having a stroke. Yeah, dude. It's going to be funny because there's going to be a bunch of people who are watching that have a different Twitch chat, a different Twitch name than they do on Discord. Discord link is in our info, apparently. Thank you, Chewy. Appreciate it. Let's see. Let me look at our channel. Come on. Oh, like nothing in chat on... Nothing on Twitch is like loading at all. Oh, there it is. Does this go? Hey, yes. All right. So if you're watching Twitch, you're watching right now, and you want to chat in our Discord with the other people who are watching with you, underneath the stream, there is a panel that says Discord. If you click that, it'll take you to our Discord. People in chat are chatting in our general channel. Plus, it's a good place to just come hang out, talk to myself and Chewy, as well as tons of other people that are there, always hanging out, playing games, having fun. So come hang out. Who gets custody of the viewers? It's funny because there's going to be people who are going to be looking at our general channel that aren't going to be on watching the stream, and they're going to be like, what the hell is going on? Like, what are they even talking about? And it is funny because last time I built a drift mechanics board was the Austin V2 prototype, and I was about to finish, and I was done building. I had my microphone like muted, and I was moving it in place to do the typing test. And as soon as I clicked the button to unmute the mic and start the typing test, the stream died because my power went out. Drift mechanics too powerful. What switches are we using? We are using Mauve switches, Mauve linears. Exclamation point forever. Yeah, I don't think the commands work in Discord the way they do in Twitch chat. Chewy can probably figure it out. He's the Mi 6 master. If you stuck around in this craziness of Twitch chat not working, appreciate it. On the plus side, I still see the last messages on Twitch chat before on the screen for us. True / Emperor. I could maybe put like a text thing. Do you have any music playing in the background? You can't hear anything? Is it not loud enough? I can turn it up. All right, cool. I try to keep the music to like slightly less than half of what my microphone is. Not in terms of like actual decibels, but in terms of like the meter. Twitch is forcing me to watch in picture mode. Exclamation point build. Hell yeah, Chewy. Chewy has got the commands set up in our Discord, so you can use exclamation point build and exclamation point forever in the Discord. to get information about what is happening. Oh, Twitch just like actually broke for me. Wait, is it back? Oh no, chat's still down. We're good. I don't know. For whatever reason, it just said it gave me like the content machine thing. I'm doing the dip here, boys. We're doing the big dip. Can't always recommend the dip, but I enjoy the dip. Refresh and it's stuck in small picture mode. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I was in Twitch is probably like freaking out trying to figure out RP Morrison, what a good replacement for dielectric grease? You talking about 205 grade 0? I prefer the dip. Yeah. I like doing the dip because I get a little bit more on it, because especially with Duroc stabilizers, they're so dang loose in the housings that, or in the wires so dang loose that it kind of needs a little bit more on it. It needs basically like the equivalent of dielectric grease. I don't have dielectric grease. I don't like using it. It gets gunked up over time. Whereas 205 grade 0, or if you're like Chewy, you could use 206 grade 2. It lasts a little bit longer. IMO. He still needs to pick up more 206 grade 2. I need to get some as well. I want to try it out. If not just for the whole stab, just the wire, I think would be a great opportunity. 206 grade 2 is available on Amazon for a while. I don't know if it still is, but it was. Like, people are worried about trying to make their stabs like physically look really good. If there's like lube just sitting there, it doesn't bother me. I don't really care. I know Drifting Bunnies might care, and this is technically his board, but I want it to feel the best for me. Is that an R1 or R2? You know what? I don't know. It's Drifting Bunnies. He graciously let me borrow this board to show off and do a comparison between the mauves and the creams. It is R2. You know what's really weird is when I'm watching like YouTube videos. So we use Epidemic Sounds for the stream. Or well, I think Chewy might use Stream Beats now, but I use Epidemic Sounds still. And it's really weird when I'm watching a YouTube video and there's a song from like my playlist in the video. Because I'm the type of person where I will equate what song is playing to like specific memories or like specific times in my life. And so I'll be like watching a video on YouTube and it'll have like the song that I used when I made the Tengu video. And it'll just like make me think of making the Tengu video. You know what's funny is probably all the like random people that don't know what's happening right now that are like coming into the stream are like, what is this dude doing? He's talking to himself. There's no one in chat. He's got these viewers, but no one's talking. Like, what the hell's going on? I keep wanting to try. Oh, wait. Is it back? No, it is not back. ...2021 keycap issue is going to be interesting. We'll see. Is there going to be an issue? When are people going to actually not be upset anymore about things that they can't really control with GMK sets that get fixed? COVID-20. Is that actually what it's called? The UK strain? Isn't Germany like shut down right now? I think Germany is like legitimately shut down right now. Till the 10th, I think. Yeah. Dude, G4 Infusion, thanks for the follow that just came through, even though you followed like 30 minutes ago. Appreciate it. Lives in Germany and said everything but groceries and pharmacies are shut down. Hey, that's what we should have done like 9 months ago. All right. That off to the side for now. Let us test these bad boys. All right, so we're going. We're using a 7U spacebar. All right, before I do the foam, I'm just going to test these. Actually, let me screw them in. Looks like some caffeinated fingers over there. Oh, is it because my fingers are shaking? It's because I didn't eat very much. Fingers. I don't have like the most steadiest of hands most of the time. You haven't noticed yet? It feels like because like chat's broken, I feel like I'm talking to myself. And I feel almost like I'm building the board. Without y'all. Really? I know I probably don't need to use the washers, but they were provided, so figured why not? Better to be safe than sorry. I will say everything being black makes it somewhat difficult to see. The black screws into the black PCB. Oh. The traces are in fact copper. That does help. You could just go full black PCB. True. Okay. These are the moments when having the light on the end of the wow stick is really nice. If I was normally building this, like off, which I haven't done a build off stream, probably like well over a year at this point, I'd get my head all up in there and make it easier to see. But since I have to make it to where it's not just like the top of my head, on the camera, can't just like lean in. Man, almost there with the stabs. Chat. AKA Discord general chat. which again, if you are just tuning into the stream, chat on Twitch is broken currently, which means I can't really talk to y'all. So what we're doing is join our Discord. The link is in the panel marked Discord below. People are talking in our general chat. Do I have any personal boards built with carbon fiber? I do not. This is actually, I believe, the first carbon fiber build I have personally ever done. Messed around with carbon fiber at meetups, but I've never actually built one myself. So I'm excited to mess around with this. All right, let's test these out. Oh, grab a couple switches. I know people really do enjoy carbon fiber. I know it's kind of like a similar like flex as what you would get out of aluminum. Like it's fairly stiff, but you don't have a lot of that ping, which is nice. Okay, that one's... one switch in, or 3 switches in, already bent pin. Feels good, man. Did it crash completely? I hope not. I'm showing that I'm still alive. Granted, if you can't see it, you wouldn't be hearing me. So people in Discord are asking if it has crashed. You Gucci just need to refresh every now and then. Twitch must be struggling hard. I love how I was like excited. Yeah, chat was vibing. It was a good stream, and then all of a sudden Twitch was just like, you know what? Fuck you. Took like 5 refreshes. Damn. All right. I don't think I need many more to... I don't really need all of these, but just to test. Better be safe. Wait, are we back? Oh, crap. Holy crap. Wait, did it just like... Ooh. Chat is back. Let's go, boys. And girls. Oof. Alerts are back too. Alerts are back, kind of. Mr. Lord. Thank you. 1997. Appreciate it. Who knew chat was so essential? Dude. It's like chat is what makes Twitch so much different than every other live stream platform. I appreciate everyone sticking around during Twitch's wonderful program just completely shitting the bed. So thank you. Raz, what's up? Yeah, Capsy, you can yeah, I don't think we need you to be chatting, you know? You feel me? Gunta, thank you for the follow. These are like follows from like forever ago. Slash Emperor, thank you for the follow. I don't even see these in my program. Am I in on the Rukia? I'm not. Marth Ike. That's how you... Marth Ike, 135. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, let's get these out of here. Let's get this plate foam in. Chinny, thank you for the follow. There they go. Brendan, Gunta. I am not in on the Rukia. Although I do have a good friend that owns a round one, a couple good friends that own a round one, and they really do love them. Highly recommended them. So, all right. Plate foam. Would assume would help if I had it turned the right direction. You got your e-scooter stolen? Dude. Stop driving an e-scooter, honestly. Keep doing that. All right. There we go. Well, I hope that you find your e-scooter or that you have insurance and they replace it. So, is this supposed to go around like that? Is that gonna fit? What plate are your friends running on the Rukia? It goes on top. Yeah, it'll fit. So, like, excuse my plate foam noobness, chat. It goes like that, and then you sandwich it. Oh, okay. You just sandwich it. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, go ahead and get our iron plugged in and on. This is definitely going to be one where I'm going to have to do some Mauve's just JWK recolors. Yeah, Mauve's are linear switch. May I ask how much the build is? So this is an unreleased board currently. The group buy will be next Saturday. And that will be on the 9th of January is when the group buy will be, and the board will be $650. Yeah, the foam will just be a little thicker, so it'll compress. Yeah, I'll have to do some extra solder. Just make sure that I'm pressing firmly. I gotta solder these first couple switches in. Anchor was the word that I'm trying to remember how to say. I will need to use some anchor switches this side. Back, y'all. Move you up a little bit. I'm gonna bring you down. I'm gonna likely bend all kinds of pins with this one today. But I think this one was already hooked. Yeah. Yeah, that one's hooked. Need to. Pins be like that sometimes. Yeah, sometimes pins just want to be like a pain in the ass. This one. You know. Oh, you are just blind. All right. Let's get this. Actually, we have to tin our iron first, boys and girls. Always a good idea. Tin it, clean it, make sure you get all that oxidation off the tip of your iron before you get going. The last thing you want to do is give yourself some cold solder joint. All right. Trying to make sure I don't break anything here. I'm going to be applying significant pressure to this PCB to make sure that foam and everything stays. Again, heating up the pin as well as the actual pad that I'm trying to solder. I'm only going to do one pin right now just in case I need to do any kind of movement or anything. Alrighty. I think we are good. We can get the rest of these switches in, and then I'll double check to make sure. I'll reflow that pin again to see if I need to make any more adjustments as far as the height with the foam is concerned. You want to make sure everything's flush because you don't want to have any kind of gaps or anything. It'll make the board feel all funky. It'll look all weird if the foam is sitting lower up here. It's not even across this plane, if that makes sense. But it looks pretty even because you can see, as Drifting Bunnies was talking about, it compresses around the actual stabilizers. Let's get the rest of these switches in here, and then we will get to soldering them up. Did chat break again? Please don't tell me chat broke again. Okay, no. Just no one wants to talk to me. See how it is. I see how it is. I bent the pen. I felt it bend. Does this build have a new PCB, or is it still the jank one? I don't quite know. It's a new PCB. I don't quite know what you're talking about with the jank one. I did kind of skim through the Drifting Bunnies build of this board up here. I'm here listening while lubing stabs. Nice. Nice. Also, Jedi types, how you doing? That's about to bend. Dude, am I having a rough day with bend pins? I think so. Yeah, chat was down for the first like 30 minutes of stream. It was very interesting. But we're back. And we're going. Why am I dumb? Just move the thing. What is everyone excited for this year? Did anyone have any New Year's resolutions? Took an online seminar, which was nice, but a lot to take in mentally. Need to finish lubing some switches. There you go. How has the build been going? It's been going fine, except for chat breaking, which making me feel a little bit awkward. But other than that, it's been going perfectly fine. Excuse me. But does anyone have any New Year's resolutions for 2021? they would like to share with chat. Your key resolutions are to get my keycap IC out and cast my first artisan. Less keyboards. For me, I would like to finish my keycap set. I would like to finish the keycap set I've been working on. Drifting Bunnies has seen it. I think Keeb Noob has seen it. Or like the beginning stages of it. I would also, the cliche of trying to lose weight as well. I lost some last year and then gained it back. Exercise more, get an IC out for a keycap set, and then get more work with and motion graphics. Nice. Need an iron 180 to work out with. Dude, what you're saying is you need 2 iron 180s to use as dumbbells. Gotta have the pair. L Baron arms. Dude, iron 360. Absolutely. What's funny, Jedi, is that at the beginning of quarantine, yes. But then, like, in the middle, I actually started losing weight because I started eating better. I started eating much better and going on long walks multiple times a day. And because I was poor, I wasn't spending money on soda. That was like an easy way to cut out a lot of money. Also, Delphin, thank you for the tier 1 for 11 months. Appreciate it, my dude. So granted, I say I was poor. I was never like actually poor. That's actually a really shitty thing to say. I was unemployed, so I was trying to save money where I could. So, I was not ordering soda. Like if I ordered food or if I went to the grocery store, I would only get the food I needed and not get anything extra. So I lost some weight there, but then I gained it back because I'm a terrible person and I don't know how to self-control with food. Dude, I keep bending pins left and right. Just got here. Is that board mil-maxed? It is not. It looks like it is, but it is not. You want to try mauve so bad? Dude, they're just JWK linears. So like alpacas, they're just aesthetically different. You love your lilacs? Well, it's the same switch, more or less. Sometimes being tight on money helps with losing weight. I've had that work for me, but lockdown has been rough in that regard. True. I think because people also like took lockdown as a chance to utilize DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff like that way more than they were, which I already was using it way too much, admittedly. And so I was able to gain a lot of the weight back, but I'm going to lose it this year. I'm not going to do some like fancy fad diet because I don't think those work. I'm just going to eat better. I'm going to fix when I eat before I fix what I eat as much, so I can get in a more healthy time frame of eating. And then I'll start to change up some of the things that I eat. Because I still don't drink soda very often. I drink soda every now and then. Dude, I am having a terrible time. Portion control. Yeah, easy baseline. Totally. That's my thing is I'm not like trying to lose like 100 pounds. I'm trying to get back to where I had been for quite some time. But it's difficult. But when you eat plays a huge factor. I'm finding intermittent fasting works for me. I'm not that hungry in the morning anyway. Plus I focus better if I start eating later in the day. Yes, that's one thing that I am doing. I'm intermittent fasting. I actually started that yesterday. I typically don't really eat breakfast, so it's not that difficult. But it's a nice reminder more for the don't eat past like 7 o'clock at night. Because that's where I fail. I'll eat dinner. I'll wait. Like we stream Tuesdays, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central Time. So 8 p.m. our time. I will wait until after stream at 10 p.m. to eat dinner. And sometimes I'm like, I don't like make food for myself. So I'm waiting for food to come in. And it's like, that's super unhealthy. That was weird. Not gonna lie, find eating very spicy foods helps control portions for me. Yeah, dude, for whatever works, right? Eating way too late messes with my sleep schedule as well. Sometimes I would be eating literally eating, going to bed. Awful for your body. Awful for your body. I love pizza. It's a prop. Dude, I'm right there with you. I am right there with you. Dude, that one just like didn't actually bend. That one bent. All right, so we got one's like not bent, it's just hooked on the end. When was the last time I did a fast for? We did one with Brian and Jay a couple weeks ago, actually, when we had them on. my top 4 switches were, I think, JWK Linears, Zycos. I don't remember what I said. Oh, there's one. These one. Thought I got them all, but I didn't. I think I put Austin as one of my favorite boards of 2020, the Austin Round 2. I know I put it as one of my favorite builds, even though I didn't really technically fully complete the build. IMO, because power. But got little bits of like black dust from the foam. It's forever a 65. It is in fact a 65%. So it's Chewy's favorite. All right. Let's look, chat. Let's see. Did I mess up any more switches? All right. I don't think so. And I don't think... All right. We're going to heat up... Should be good now. All right. On Cotton. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, my dude. All right, again, obligatory. I solder the board upside down because it's what works for me. All right. I'm left-handed. Feel like things are a little bit easier if I do it upside down. Solder it upside down. I'm weird, I know, but it's what works for me. So that's what I'm going to do. What size is the right shift? It is 1.75. It is AKA the short right shift. Boom, 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 boom. I'm hoping we can get a meetup next year. Dude, definitely. Meetups next year need to happen at some point. I know obviously with the vaccine, running around, but there is the second strain, so we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully, I feel like we should be able to get to meetups around fall next year. Maybe small meetups, maybe not large meetups this year. I mean, not next year. It's no longer 2020. It is officially now 2021. Mini Excite, very well. I'm having an early life crisis. Why are you having an early life crisis? Even like a 10-person meetup would be nice, Drifting Bunnies. Dude. Totally would be fantastic. Delphin, thank you for gifting a tier 1 to Cartoon91. Also, Cartoon91. How are you doing? I didn't see you in there. How is it been? How's it going? It has been a minute. Cool, man. We are moving and grooving through the soldering. I'm interested. Chat, what temperature do you solder at? If you have an iron that can fluctuate temperature, are you a plus 700 boy or girl? Or do you solder more conservatively in the low to mid 600s? What do you solder at? And we are talking freedom units here. I think I just leave it set at 600. I solder at 650 because I know that question will come. I solder at 650. Kind of just said it once and forgot about it. Same, kind of. I used to solder at the medium setting. What iron do you have again, Drifting Bunnies? 650 with a Hako? Yeah. I think there is the Input Club tutorial about soldering for keyboards says to use around 650. So I think there's like a huge number of people who came in when that tutorial first, like that like super in-depth Input Club tutorial first came out, that used that. Used to have the Weller one. Whatever 350C is. 750. Damn, 752. Oof, that's high. Hako gang. What if I get one that can't change the temp? Oh, that's fine. I would just get one that the operating temperature is in the 600 to 700 range. Most of the ones you can buy will have some form of either setting, or they will be based on wattage for a specific temperature range. So I recommend making sure that you get one that's around between 600 and 700. So it may take a little research into the iron itself to figure out exactly what temperature it's at. If you go too hot, you can risk damaging the PCB. If you go too soft, it's not going to heat up the solder to flow well, and you're going to get cold joints. You always want to, like here, you can see I'm heating up the pin and the pad, and I'm not flowing onto the iron, I'm flowing on the opposite side of the iron. I'm flowing onto the pin and the pad. So it's not the actual iron that I'm touching with the solder. I'm touching the pad and the pin. No clean solder, and it's been nice. Yeah, dude. I don't really care about the flux, to be honest. But I can see why people would love the no clean. The Kester solder is definitely the way to go, though. What screwdriver do I use? I use a Wow Stick. Like a kit you can get on Amazon. They're like $60 and is a rechargeable electric screwdriver set. It has everything that you will need for keyboards, Allens, Phillips, flatheads, even ones that you won't need that you might need for other things you've got around in the house. It's got some small Torx in there. It's got all the weird Apple ones. So, flux can cause shorts. Yes, it can. But it has to be like it has to be like more often than not the small little flux that here is not going to cause that. Also, Jax, what up? How are you doing? Cheese yellow PCBs. Rabid Nomad, welcome. Sandblasting. What are you sandblasting? Rukia's fancy. Can't remember who it was. Someone was in here asking about the Rukia. I'm excited for those to get out to people. I know people are excited for them. It's always cool when like an Alice style board finally ships to people, because then you see like an abundance of people who have never spent time with an Alice layout that are completely converted over to an Alice. Tired of shipping purgatory, so manufacturing in-house. Wow. Wow. That's awesome, dude. That's freaking cool that you're able to do that. Is the Forever Group Buy happening in January? It is. It is actually happening in a week. It's 1 week from today, January 9th. Yep, January 9th. And that post that is linked, if you hit !forever, will get updated with more info, but it does have all of the preliminary group buy info on it of what, as far as what will be available and pricing. It is, in fact, a real beauty. I'm excited to get this thing put together. We're almost there. 3 switches left. All right. Did I forget anything? There was some that were half done, so make sure I hit all those. I think we're done, boys and girls. It is, in fact, a beauty. All right. Let's get... How's the plate feel? Well, I can't really tell quite yet. We'll see once I get it in. Once I get it in the actual... board, but take this top off and put this guy off. Let's make sure we don't mess up our JST connector. It's always a good idea to make sure that you have your orientation correct. think feel like I may have yeah, but I feel like it's sitting, and it was. Okay. There we go. One of the cables was getting slightly pinched, and I didn't want to pull on it too hard. So that's one thing to know if you are getting this and you put it together. Be careful with the cable. You'll want to make sure that it is in the track, because I had a small pinch, which I don't think it damaged anything. Let me see here. I don't think it broke the shielding or anything. We'll see. We'll see. Come on. Little tiny. Little tiny JST connectors will be the death of me as a keyboard content creator. Get in the hole. Go. All right. All right, let's see here. All right, we are good, chat. All right. So Mr. Drifting Bunnies did send me the JSON file in order to get it into VIA. So I'm going to update the layout real quick. This is VIA hands sanitizer. What keycaps am I thinking? Dude, I already know. I'm going to be doing GMK Metaverse on this guy. I will update the rest of the layout here. Let's just test it. Make sure everything is in fact good Gucci. Okay. I didn't know. There we go. Yeah, if you've never seen VIA before, you can go to caniusevia.com to download it. It only works with specific boards, but they have done some updates recently where you can do different things with it. Layers obviously are not set up. Page up, page down are. Okay. All right. We Gucci. Which one is it? It's control. All right. I will mess with this. Why don't you set it as a matrix? I'm going to mess with the layout later. I just wanted to verify everything worked and just get it to where it was in split backspace. So that way I can functionally use it. But back. Clean up just a hair. Switch to my pretty desk mat before we put caps on. Turn off the iron. VIA should detect your board automatically if your board is in the VIA database. Exactly as Drifting Bunny says, not everyone can use VIA. That is literally why the website is called Can I Use VIA? It does have the different boards it supports on there. So definitely check it out. Use it as a resource to see you can actually use the board or use the program or not. All right. This is a forever prototype. Just like the one that's above it. They're both forevers. Can you check out? You can check out the different color combo of pictures of the stainless steel with blue. Yeah. All right, we're not centered. Let's get centered here. Thoughts on the AV3 Ash? I will look at it here in just a second, my dude. That is a cool looking board for not a lot of money. All right. Got our screws. Let me make sure everything is put together in my, as far as this is, we're lined up nice. What did I do with helping you do that? You're welcome. Disco Crocodile also. Thank you for the tier 1. For 9 months. Appreciate that, my dude. How have you been? What did I do?
We shall name our sub baby Disco Crocodile.
Morven Mad. We absolutely can. Getting the hex from their website. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Benoit, how's everything going with you? It's been great, man. It's been good. It has been absolutely fantastic. Over the last couple months, I had a great holiday, spent time with friends and family, or well, not very many friends, but family. I got to see both Drifting Bunnies and Chewy yesterday. We were safe in our encounters. So that's always good. I'm a simple man. I see prototype, I click. How to flex? Use your WoW stick as a normal. So my thing is that I don't like to, like, specifically, I don't like to start a screw with the motorized. I like to do it by hand first, get it into the grooves, and then go with the WoW stick. I just don't want it to accidentally like strip for any reason with the WoW stick. So that's why I do that. And sometimes I just, if it's a short throw screw, I just do the entire throw of the screw with my hand. But yes, we are together. It's looking mighty sexy, I must say. Little bits of dust and stuff on the mat. All right. We are using my newest set that I just got, that I'm very excited for. It's going to be a battle, right? We've got EPBT Kuroshiro here. We're going to have GMK Metaverse on this guy because I just got it and I want to use it. It's a set that I had been waiting for a long time. And then I do have some artisans that I'm going to use. Battle of the JP Sublegends. Exactly, dude. Exactly. I didn't even check my metaverse to see if it has the issues with the caps. Honestly, not really that big of a deal. I'm on my metaverse right now. That's the wrong place to put that cap, Eric. Rocking that stepped caps life. This is the 7U plate. Wait. Messing with my own brain. Appreciate the information. You're welcome. Although I don't think I'm the one that gave it to you, but you can still be, you're welcome. Are there pros and cons to stepped caps? I know it's preference. I wasn't sure. So I think the benefits of stepped caps is that you hit it less. So like if I'm playing a video game and I'm in WASD, right? And I accidentally go over, you're going to accidentally hit caps a whole bunch. But if you have stepped caps, then you don't have it there. You're not accidentally hitting it as much. I would say that is the pro to running stepped caps. Why not just put some 200-gram springs in the caps and window switch? Yeah, but then you have an awkward feeling board. Just ask Chewy how it feels to have a board that is all clicky or all one type of switch, and then have like just a few caps that are the other type, that are a different type of switch. Will you please check this one out? Thoughts on this one? On what about it? It is of 40% and it would confuse my fingers. Does it look cool? Yes. Would that be confusing as hell to use? Absolutely. Would I get used to it? Probably. Would it take some time? Yes. There you go, XDDF213. That is my opinion. Would it confuse me? Yes. Does it look cool? Yes. Would I buy it? No. Because that's just not the layout for me. The Maxel. What up, my dude? How are you? Do you like Alice layouts? I do. I do enjoy the Alice style layout. I have an OSA, which is, I guess, the abbreviated form of open source Alice, even though it's not technically like the exact same as the open source layout that was released. Or, well, it's the same layout, but it's not the same design. It is a rendition of it. Drifting Bunnies actually had a hand in that as well. I don't know if I got the right row of page up. The Maxel? Thank you. Huh, just a small hand in it. Oh, man. How much do Switch films affect the sound of a Switch? It depends. Depends on what Switch. I would say it does more for sound than for feel. Makes them feel a little bit darker, at least with JWK linears, in my opinion. I do enjoy the Switch film JWK linear sound. I don't think it's 100% necessary in order to enjoy the Switch, but I do think it does help for me personally. I don't think... These have not been filmed. Honestly, if you're getting silks, I would just use them stock. But silks are pretty high pitched anyway, so it does help darken them up a little bit. Stock plus lube. I think they come factory lube, but I can lube them, I guess. Well, that's what I'm saying. They are lubed already. I haven't tried mauves without films yet, so this will be the first one for me. Yeah, I haven't. Actually, no, I have. I totally have. I have silk blacks in one of my Osa builds. All right, Pat. That's the artist. Brand new. That I got. They were gifted to Chewy and myself. Chewy got some, I got some. Which one should I use for the escape? Which one? 1, 2, or 3? Eagle? The last one? I'm thinking last one. I like the... Okay. It's really awkward for me to hold him like that. The middle. The last one. I think the last one as well. So we have 1 is the eagle. We have 2. I don't know what this is. And then we have 3, which I'm pretty sure this is an Ono cap. I like 3. It's just it's so cute. It's Majin Buu. Oh, it is. It is. I like 3. I think 3. I don't know who makes them though. I think this one is an Ono cap. Who is the significant other of Apiary. All right. Yeah, I don't know who makes the Majin Buu one. It looks pretty cool though. I don't know. I think the Eagle one I think is Archetype. I'm not sure. All right. All right. Well, chat, this is the Forever huge microfiber cloth. Yeah. This is the Forever by Drift Mechanics. And I must say, this thing looks absolutely stunning. It's got the nice brass mid piece with the brass weight as I put more fingerprints on it. But the blue looks absolutely stunning. This is similar to the blue from the Styrka and the SAT 75 round 2, but a slightly different. Super high quality. Top to bottom is pretty decent. Light hits it differently, you can see, but then pretty freaking good overall anno match. Yeah, it's a very, very good looking and feeling. Like this board just feels good. I love the couple things that I already enjoy about the way that it's designed. I like this little edge as well as this front lip. You can see how it's slightly tapers down. Feels heat and light to me, but I'm used to the Austin weight. Well, it's like a much smaller board. But yeah, I love this little taper. To taper it off. All right, you boys and girls, let me get in here. Let me get in here close. Let me get you much closer. It's getting darker out. $18mm front height. Oof. Wait, I didn't even check. What?
Cute board.
Pseudo Smile, thank you for the tier 1 for 14 months. Appreciate that. Again, get a closer look at this. Built. Mid piece into the top. All right. Y'all want to hear it? Do y'all want to hear what the other one sounds like? This one is PBT caps with Novel Keys creams, also carbon fiber, but obviously slightly different plate, slightly different. Same plate, slightly different switch, slightly different keycaps. So inherently, PBT will be slightly darker. So let me type on the black one, and then I'll go back and forth. Yes, so creams are definitely much deeper sounding than stock or just lube JWK switches. No, these is not palm, it's carbon fiber. So it has a little bit more rigidity than palm, but it in fact has more. Where is palm? I don't have palm. I just have 2 carbon fibre. Ooh. Hey, look, you can kind of see the camera. You see the light? Ooh. But yes, so this is the stainless steel and black version. Stainless steel would look fantastic in the blue. That is why that will be offered as well. So again, this will be going live next Saturday at a price of $650 US. There will be stainless steel offered. Unfortunately, you won't have the ability to get the brass offering that I have in here, but it will be. So you will have blue with the stainless steel option. As far as like striker looking on this, it would look pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. See, that looks pretty hot. Can you see this with the Strierka or the Strierka? The Strierka is all packed up and actually going out on Monday. How does it feel? Okay. We can do that. All right. I want to take this one to the side because these are much closer of a comparison. All right. So this is Bauer with Palm. If someone wants to, if you want to hear the difference between a filmed switch, I know someone was asking about filmed JWK switches. Here's a big sound difference. You can hear how much darker palm, or not palm, but filmed switches are. So give me 1 second. So you can hear the the film really brings down the pitch. That is all case. There's no foam. Obviously, it being a palm versus carbon fiber. This is kind of in between. This is in between in terms of sound. What this switch is in here versus what the silks are in my OSA, which has a brass plate. As far as in terms of feel overall, I think, well, this build is not for me. This one is, right? So these switches are lubed a little bit heavier as well, which is going to make these switches feel slightly different. Drifting Bunny's lubed these for his preference. They do feel extremely smooth, but they are a little bit lighter on lube than I would typically do. And honestly, in this board, I do prefer the creams. I prefer the feel of the creams and the sound of the creams. As far as overall typing feel, it's slightly stiffer, obviously, than the Bauer. It's stiffer than the Bauer because the Bauer is palm. I would say I prefer how not pingy the carbon fiber is in comparison to aluminum or even brass. It's not, even though these switches are fairly high pitched, they're not, they don't have a intense like ping or ring to them. I think aesthetically, this board does more for me than the Bauer. It's a different design style. I like this mid plate design. I like that it ends here. I love that the side profile, that this angle matches up with the angle on the side of the mid piece. I think that looks super clean. I really do love, so you can see how there's this angle right here. It makes the board very approachable. If you're someone who, I have larger hands, so I can't, like if I do like this, if I try to hover, which is what you're supposed to do, it hurts because of me being as tall as I am, my arms being as long as they are. Just a mixture of a bunch of different things. Either have to have my board like very far away to actually properly hover. But I've noticed on some boards, and even the Bauer, when I'm reaching, I touch the edge, even though this is also has a slight curve or a slight angle to it. I will still touch the edge, whereas here I don't. Because of this taper. And I love just the overall look of this. I think this looks great. I love the styling here. The symbol. I think in comparison, it just looks nicer overall. It's easier to pick up. Give you that. I would say if I was to get one of these, I would much prefer the black one to the blue. while I do appreciate and enjoy the blue, I prefer the black. I think it looks way better. But yeah, let's get this bower out of here. I don't like boards that I can't pick up. Exactly. Again, this is the Forever by Drift Mechanics. This is definitely one that you're not going to want to miss, honestly. I think the build of it is super high. The quality of the actual... Throwing me off. Let me turn this around normal. Spacebar is like slightly warped. All right. All right. Let's turn one over. So this is what you're going to be able to get next Saturday. I'm sure the timing as far as what will happen will be released shortly. It'll be going next Saturday, January 9th, aka Chewy's birthday. How fitting, run a board. There will be 70 units available. Turbo V-dub, thanks. Also, do you drive a turbo V-dub? Because I drive a turbo V-dub. I just realized that. If so, what V-dub do you drive? I drive a GTI. I have a GTI. So next Saturday, January 9th, there will be 70 units available. You'll be able to choose between either black or blue. You'll have a stainless steel mid piece, just like this beautiful black here. I know it's got fingerprints all over it, but those are easy to clean off. There'll be more information about how to enter, how to get it. Maybe first come, first serve. I think they're still working through all of that. Oh no, it is still a first come, first serve buy. So 70 units. You have the choice of blue or black. Full stainless steel mid piece along with the stainless steel badge. PCB is QMK compatible. As you saw, you can actually just upload the JSON into VIA and use it in VIA as well. It has a carbon fiber plate. You can do either 7 or 6.25. It supports both split and regular backspace, which you can see here. It's two different layouts. You got 7U, 6.25, split backspace, regular backspace, stepped caps on both, but it does support regular caps as well. It's a price of $650. First come, first serve. It'll probably be hard to get, but I'd say you like the way that this looks, I would highly recommend it. It is a 65% gasket mount board with a carbon fiber plate. There will be palm available. You can get a palm plate. Palm typically will have a little bit more flex than carbon fiber. It is a softer material. So if you're looking for something soft, I'd recommend the palm. Carbon fiber plate will be similar in type feel to aluminum, but it will be less pingy. It won't have the same ping as aluminum. So I'm excited. I'm going to use this board for a couple days if Drifting Bunnies will let me. I will use it for a couple days and get back with y'all on Tuesday exactly how I feel. First impressions of this board is this is something that is going to be extremely sought after in 2021. Once it ships to people, they are going to be super stoked about it. They're going to be super excited because the typing feel it's not any less good than the Bauer. It's not any less good than the Iron 165. I think the aesthetics could be better than those boards if this is what appeals to you. We'll say personally, I love the mid plate design and I love the Drift Mechanics logo on the bottom. I think that's a great touch. I think the way the board comes together, it's a super clean build, super easy build. It obviously aesthetically looks great in both blue and black. Two similar keycap sets here, but it will obviously look great with any keycap sets that you want to put on it. I love the styling. So again, that runs next Saturday. Again, thank you to Drifting Bunnies and everyone over at Drift Mechanics for providing these boards for me to take a look at and for this one to build today. I think it feels great. Looks great. Feels good. Sounds good. And I'm excited to mess around with it. Sorry, my speaker was freaking out. I do want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors. Shout outs to Dixie Mech, which will soon be OmniType. Head on over to mechsondeck.dixiemech.com. I'm sure soon that will change to OmniType. It'll probably still be similar. It'll be mechsondeck.omnitype.com. I'm sure that will be changing soon. They are running, I believe, got some new cap sets out for the month. So definitely want to head on over there. They are currently in the status of being switched over into OmniType. They'll be running some keycap sets here soon, so be on the lookout for that full changeover to OmniType. And then next up, we have GMK Stealth running on Project Keyboard, mechsondeck.project.link. $99 base kit comes with lots of goodies. Sorry, not $99, $100, even $100. But check it out. It looks good. It's a super clean set. Definitely want to check that one out. And then last up, Canon Keys. Go to canonkeys.com/mechsondeck. They're running a couple different sets. GMK Shan Shui, I think is how you would say that, as well as Cat Crusader are running this month. Shan Shui has some fantastic looking desk mats. Definitely love the art style for the desk mats for Shan Shui. Someone out there is just cringing at how I pronounce that, and I'm sorry. I also want to give a quick shout out to our partners, Zap Cables, Type Beast, Smith Rune. Zap Cables makes some of the best cables in the business. Type Beast, the best newsletter in the business. And Smith & Rune, they've got some of the best boards in the business. Head on over to those links, check them out. Get yourself some sweatpants from Smith & Rune, pick yourself up a cable or a desk mat from Zap Cables, and sign up for the Type Beast newsletter, and you will enjoy it. You will not be sorry that you did. With that being said, we will be back at 8 p.m. Tuesday evening. It'll be myself and Mr. Chewart. We're going to be talking about things in the community, and we're going to be working through how we're going to make the next steps for the channel, for keyboard of the week, for the layout. There might be some changes in the next couple of weeks, next couple months for Mechs on Deck. But it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. And I hope that you will join us as we embark into 2021 together. Let's see who we can host. Let's see. Ooh. I'm going to raid Miss Stray Chroma. She has quite a few people on her stream talking about keycap year in review. So definitely check it out. Before I go, Bros Don't Flow. Ano compared to Key Cult Fun, I would say it's just on par. It's just on par. It's just as good as my Iron. Just as good as the Iron 180. I haven't spent a ton of time with a Key Cult personally. Chewy has one. I do not. I've seen his and it was good. I would say this is just on par. This is a beautiful Ano job. This is super high quality. You can see a top and bottom match. Obviously, if you put it in certain lightings, it's going to look different, but it is pretty freaking spot on from the top and the bottom. I would say this is a fantastic Ano job. So you have nothing to worry about in terms of Ano. /Emperor, thank you for hanging out. Thanks for everyone for being here today. I know it was a little bit weird earlier when chat was down. So I appreciate everyone hanging out, talking in the Discord. Like I said, we will be back on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central. Be myself and Chewy. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to talk about yet, but I'm sure it'll be something spicy. It'll be something fun. So come hang out with us, and I'm sure I will give a little bit more in-depth thoughts on this board as I will use it for the next couple days. But with that being said, thank you. We will see you Tuesday.